Hey guys, this is the DIY platform that I'm trying to make with the help of a good carpenter here. So the idea is that this will cover the entire trunk space. We will have a bracket that will come down underneath and it will be bolted here and here. These are the 2 points, and then there's going to be another point here to screw in. Now what I'm thinking is I want to open one seat and keep the other one closed. So the one that I'm going to open, I want to create a hinge system that this board will come up, and if I don't want to open the system or the seat, the board will be down and I'll have the whole board. So this is the first step of doing it. It's about the total midsection is about 65.5 centimeter. So I think the total width is about 131 centimeter. So I'm just gonna do some measurements here and then try to put a hinge. So this panel is about 11 centimeter, or the idea is that I want to save the board to be clumped here. So this piece, we need to somehow cut it from this side, and this will be the anchor point, anchor bracket, and this will be it. So what it's going to look like is that we're going to cut through the middle up to 23 centimeter here, then another cut here up to about 8 or 9 centimeter, and then vertical upcut. So this piece will fold up with the seats, and however it will remain bolted. That's the try. Let's see how is it going to come out. I'm not sure, but as long as I have the 2 anchor points bolted into the seat and the board is not moving, vibrating, then we can work out on this piece. I can also later on try to make both the seat usable, so by cutting another hinge line, cut line, and then flipping this board up with a hinge. So that's the whole thought process of this. This is how it looks like after the cut. The seat should open perfectly fine. Need to have a clearance about few centimeter here. This looks fine. I have anchor point here, and that'll be anchored over there from the top as well. Probably I need a little bit of but this will be grooved out, so that's fine. It's rubbing a little bit, but other than that, just a few centimeters here and there, and I think this will be looking good. So that's the cut piece now. Not the best of plywoods, but this is just a concept DIY. Ideally I would like to use this marine grade ply, very lot less splinters, very durable, and it can take a tough beating as well, but we work with what we have. So we're going to make a 2 centimeter more clearance just to adjust the fabric of the seats. Okay. Some smoothing will be done later with a rotor. These are the points for the anchor. This is the semi-final shape. This is how it's going to look like. The board that is not going to be used, it will be lifted with hinges. It will be up to here, so it will come up with a seat. When the seat is not in use, you just open the seat and throw it down, and you should have a flush wood platform to put a few things in. So these anchor points are okay. I just need to get the fabric. Now a little bit of rotor work. Additionally, we need to find a way, maybe cut the piece like this to accommodate for the tool approach here. This is the next step to think about. So now we're thinking about accessing this toolbox area, which has got a very good space. If I am going to put this board, then I will not be able to access it. So I think I need to do some more cutting and hinge work. For the lower part, we're going to cut this part. This is the bolt area 1 and 2. I want to keep them. This is about 8.5 centimeter from the seat folding fabric base. So we go there, we cut this piece out only up to here, and there will be hinges here also. This will open up like that, and the seat will open towards me. And we're going to add a hook here, a handle hook here as well. So I'm just going to find hinges that are flush. We're going to rotate down everything, do some adjustments, make it a little bit beautiful, and then put some fabric on top of it. Guys, this is all the pieces are cut, and now we're gonna do some hinge work. The cloth is here. I'm gonna show you the cloth in a while. This is how it's gonna look like. We made some grooves and the hinges. The whole idea is that after the cloth, this will open like this to access the compartments below, and this would be for the whole seat. It will come up, like I said in the beginning. So 2 hinges here. I mean, you can put any kind of hinges in a lot of the mechanism, but this is just a first prototype of having a board, and then we can put some L tracks and stuff like that on top of it. This is how it looks. So finally, when it's done, this is the matte finish cloth that we'll be using it. I couldn't find the beige color, so for now it has this rough base. We're going to staple it, and we're going to finish this in this one. Later on I will use the screw nuts, probably drill over it, but we'll figure it out. But this is a cloth that has been chosen for this platform. Guys, this is how it looks like now. The fabric has been put, hinges are done, just last final touches on it. This is the seat that's going to pivot up and down when the seat is open, otherwise it's going to be down. So just some last stretching and stapling has to be done. Okay, and this is going to be the toolbox access area. So guys, this is how it's going to look like when the seat is pulled up. It's going to go up like this, so that means I can have one of my kids use one of the seats. This will be the fridge slider, and I'm going to put some hooks here. This platform will be bolted, 2 points here as I said earlier, and the good thing is I can still access the toolbox. Just need a little bit, and toolbox is accessible. This will be solid. Put some velcros here and there, make it look a little bit neat. But this is the project. Now when you don't need it, then basically the seats goes down and the platform goes down. So that's how it's going to look like. I'm going to put some L tracks when not in use, especially that edge. I'll have to do something about that to make it more plain. Probably make a bracket so they are aligned straight, but otherwise I think it's doable. Sturdy and cheap, probably a good starting point as a first platform. So that's the look, all done, everything fine. Then I'll post a picture how it's going to look like when I start strapping things on it. So one of the questions I was asked by a good friend is that why have it for the long trips, or if you're going to be using the seat. And this is why I've kept these hinges flexibility for longer trips, I could just unbolt it, remove the platform, and the rest of the thing would still be bolted onto the platform, to the base of the car. And for shorter trips I can just leave it, so give me a little bit of flexibility. And of course, if I have to use both the seats, then this thing will be out, and so I don't need to remove the seats, and at least be able to use one seat for a longer trip. That's the whole idea behind it, and that's it.